it's time for the MooMan question. So the MooMan question is a question chosen specifically by me for each debate. Tonight's MooMan question is, to be the master of destruction, one must be equally destructive out of their element. Team Bugs, explain how Bugs Bunny would destroy the Marvel Universe. Team Hulk, please explain how the Hulk would destroy the Looney Tune universe. So, yeah, I know. Team Nerds, explain to me how the Hulk would destroy the Looney Tunes. Begin.
The Hulk is powered by anger, so every single thing that the Looney Tunes do to anger him only makes him stronger. But let's just say that the Hulk smashing doesn't actually kill the Looney Tunes. Well, everyone who's watched a Looney Tunes cartoon knows that whatever violence breaks out in their universe, while it may not be lethal, it is highly unpleasant. The Looney Tune characters do everything within their powers to avoid being exploded, crashing, having dynamite explode on them, and when it happens, they are not happy about it. Well, the Looney Tunes will be unable to quell the Hulk's infinite rage or withstand his unendurable destructive power. Like his opponents in Planet Hulk, the Looney Tunes will be mentally destroyed and beat down, and instead of living in an eternal hell of constant crushing, decapitation, and internal hemorrhaging caused by powerful sonic explosions, they will elect him as leader. The Looney Tunes will become the insane rage screams. But failing that...
Before we get to your next point, we have a rebuttal but keep that rolling. I like where you were going. What do you care to rebuttal, Team Bugs?
As anybody who's attended Acme University knows, you can't actually hurt a cartoon. The Looney Tunes cartoons, in and of themselves, they're TV shows. That's it. They actually are staging that. So when the Hulk comes in and starts destroying stuff, he's destroying props.
All right.
I am so glad you brought that up.
Oh, well, here we go. You got 30 seconds?
Because the Hulk actually has access to Bruce Banner's incredible intellect. And he can scientifically formulate the precise mixture of turpentine, acetone, and benzene, also known as dip, from Who Framed Roger Rabbit, the only thing that can destroy cartoons. Ladies and gentlemen, Hulk wins because science!
All right, let's hear it for science. This time, not particular science magic, just straight up Who Framed Roger Rabbit science. He talked just like this! Show of hands, who are terrified by Christopher Lloyd in that movie? Christopher Lloyd wins! Yeah, all right, there we go. We go home early. All right.
We'll allow it.
Now we are going to the geeks. Geeks, explain to me in 2 minutes' time how Bugs Bunny would destroy the Marvel Universe.
So let's say Bugs Bunny winds up in the Marvelverse after taking the wrong turn out of Albuquerque. After a few minutes wandering around, the heroes and the villains, neither side is quite sure what to make of this strange creature, so they both just blast him with everything they've got. The surrounding crater levels a city block or two, but Bugs Bunny just shakes off the ash and storms off. It's time for revenge. Now, as we know from the cinematic glory that is the film Space Jam, Bugs Bunny is capable of entering our world, or 3D land, as they may call it, while still remaining with the properties of a cartoon. So Bugs Bunny heads to the Marvel office. After impersonating a secretary and sneaking his way into Stan Lee's office, a swift blow to the head from a giant oversized mallet knocks Stan Lee unconscious. Bugs Bunny then proceeds to shove him in a closet, put on some fantastic makeup, and assume the form of Stan Lee to destroy Marvel from the inside. Here are some of the horrific changes he makes to our beloved Marvelverse. The X-Men no longer have powers, and it is now Charles Xavier's School for the Gifted at Interpretive Dance. The Marvel economy collapses. Stark Industries is run into the ground. Thor is replaced with Hagar the Horrible. or possibly just a Chihuahua, because Chihuahuas are funny.
20 seconds.
This causes a chain reaction. When people at DC get word of this, they say, no one is gonna run themselves into the ground faster than we are. Green Lantern comics, printed only in black and white. Batman's parents never died. Anyone here like Aquaman? Well, he's fish sticks! The Man of Steel sequel has been recast. Now everyone's played by Ben Affleck.
All right, let's hear it for Chihuahua Thor and the Geeks. And guess what? It's only the tip of the meta iceberg. We're going full Abed mode here. It's who would win in a fight round. So, they've destroyed each other's universes, and there's no one left but each other. Let's hear it first from Team Hulk and the nerds. How would the Hulk defeat Bugs Bunny? Please begin.
Well, first of all, let's look at Bugs Bunny's enemies. They are a cowboy with uncontrollably rage issues, a mentally challenged hunter,
Oh, jeez.
and a duck. Hulk's enemies are the smartest, most physically powerful beings in the world. Oh yeah, and the entire fucking army.
And he beats them regularly. Now, let's look at another thing. Now, the Hulk has a mutation that not only gives him a healing factor, but also the ability to survive in the vacuum of space. We mentioned before, the Hulk can destroy an asteroid the size of the Earth. One Hulk smash to the Earth's core, and Bugs Bunny is asphyxiating in the vacuum in space, while the Hulk is having a lovely rest before his next rage of destruction.
Bugs Bunny is at most akin to a minor trickster god, and we all know what Hulk does to puny gods.
All right, let us hear it for the nerds. Going over to the Geeks.
If Bugs Bunny were to fight the Hulk, the sole purpose would be for comedy. And by the rules of cartoon logic, the outcome would be decided by, well, what would be funnier? A big man smashing a small defenseless animal is a tragic story you see on the news and then cry about, while sharing it on Facebook and telling everyone how horrible this is. But a big green man getting his butt kicked by an adorable Weta Wabbit? That's just funny! So going back to last round, the Hulk is still in Looney Tunes land, smashing things up, and Bugs Bunny realizes it's time to clean up this mess. He realizes he should probably just go to plan B. Drag.
Hey, Adam, what is the success rate of Bugs Bunny in drag?
100%.
100%?
So the Hulk is smashing around when he sees Bugs Bunny dressed as Black Widow, rocking the black tights and red hair in a way that says, "Eat your heart out, Scarlett Johansson." As the Hulk stands there with his jaw on the floor, Bugs seductively walks up and shoves a lit bomb in his mouth before pulling out the giant mallet and hammering him to the ground like a nail. The resulting crater doesn't destroy the Hulk, it just makes him very angry. So the Hulk chases Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny dashes up a nearby skyscraper. The Hulk quickly follows, but when he gets to the top, Bugs is no longer there. Bugs is at the bottom, where he pulls away the building-patterned blanket covering the rocket covered in dynamite that the Hulk is now on top of. Bugs launches the rocket, which ignites the dynamite, and he might survive in space, but after the explosion, he's launched into the vast reaches. And the last thing we ever see or hear from the Hulk is, bing!
All right. So, we're almost at the end, but it's time for our 5-minute open debate. So, let's leave it up to you guys. I'll arm myself in case things get a little bit crazy. I also have a half-eaten carrot, so thanks, guys. And it's time, 5 minutes. Go ahead.
Two quick things. First of all, you mentioned Bugs winning because of the rules of comedy. Then the funny thing is for Bugs to be shot multiple times and then have his neck broken by Elmer Fudd.
Family
Look
Guy's
it up on
not
YouTube if you
canon.
don't know what I'm talking about. The other thing is that with destruction, you've proved that Bugs Bunny, empowered by the rules of cartoon comedy, is effective at cartoon violence, which, as we all know, resets to the status quo, where the Hulk destroys neighborhoods, cities, and lives. That is destruction.
Root vegetables are very high in sugar. And according to the American Humane Society, if rabbits eat carrots as a primary source of sustenance, they will die. And they have died because of a myth thanks to Bugs Bunny. Eating a carrot was meant to be a parody of the 1934 Clark Gable film It Happened One Night. Audiences at the time would have certainly recognized it, but the gag of bugs eating carrots has become so iconic 80 years later that rabbit owners still feed carrots to their rabbits. According to the University of Bristol, this has caused 11% of household rabbits to suffer from tooth decay and digestive problems leading to death. Bugs Bunny is killing real rabbits and tearing families apart.
Okay, you're talking about making some rabbits a little bit less healthy, whereas the Hulk has actually, as we mentioned, killed people. And no matter what mental anguish Bugs Bunny can inflict on his few targets, that is nothing considering the ripples of damage that a single death can cause in a community. And if he doesn't kill people, the loss of entire neighborhoods through a casual Hulk melee, Hulk doesn't cause collateral damage. The Hulk is collateral damage.
In the comics, and not only that, you've got damage control to take care of that, and it's never the Hulk causing it. It's always somebody else going after the Hulk.
How is it
So
not the
you're
Hulk
blaming the victim.
If I can ask,
Why
how is it
would you
not the
do
Hulk
that?
causing it
Do you
in,
like bullies?
World War Hulk. How is it not the Hulk's fault for destroying the entire eastern seaboard of the United States?
One time, Bugs Bunny cut Florida off of the map. And that was in the 1949 cartoon Rebel Rabbit, and the population of Florida at the time was 2,771,305 people died.
The exact reason for every bit of destruction that the Hulk has caused is his fists and his feet. He throws those punches into the core of the earth, and he causes those seaboards to be completely devastated.
He throws them only because other people are making him do it. Again, you're blaming the victim. You're supporting the bullies.
The Hulk is
The
actually
Hulk?
the embodiment of
You're Hulk
rage.
shamers.
And you can't.
Why do you hate the Hulk?
The
Why
Hulk
are you
is the
pro-bully?
embodiment of rage. The embodiment of rage of an impotent man in the form of Bruce Banner.
And
it is
who
not
can't
somebody
identify with
causing him
that
to do
as a
that.
geek
It
or a
is-
nerd?
All right, I think you just got people angry because it called Bruce Banner impotent, but continue.
It is the unmitigated rage from this man that bursts out of his body and becomes this destructive force that cannot
Because
be
other people
stopped.
have pissed him off, or attacked him, or blown him into space, or kidnapped his girlfriend, or tortured him, or imprisoned him.
And by the
or-
same token, it is the people who stand in Bugs Bunny's way who do not answer his question, "What's up, Doc?" that are causing that destruction?
Oh,
Also,
absolutely, but here's the difference. Bugs is a jerk. Bugs is a complete bully. Again, that 100% win ratio, he's John Cena.
We have to actually pay attention to what the debate actually is. It's like, who's the ultimate destroyer? And it doesn't matter if he's a victim or not. He is the ultimate destroyer. Even the video game
Except
that he
when
has
he's, you know,
is
putting
Hulk,
planets
the
back
ultimate
together,
destruction.
or
Bugs Bunny, most popular
destroying
game,
asteroids to
is
save
Bugs
the
Bunny
birds,
Crazy
or
Castle.
creating radiation.
Okay. You talked over a punchline, so I'm going to have to end it there. But Bugs Bunny's most popular game is Crazy Castle. Hulk's most popular game is Hulk Ultimate Destruction. You got it. All right. Sorry I had to cut you off there, guys. We are out of time, I'm afraid. But you guys still do have your final words. So, final word in the interest of fairness is switch. So, final word first goes to the geeks. Geeks and Bugs Bunny. Final word.
There is a Chicago-based comic writer named Pocket Amy who wrote a huge statement about how she was beaten and abused as a child, but she went to the Hulk, and she said, and I quote, "What I love most about the Hulk is that he can still see the hurt little boy inside. When I see him save people, it fills me with hope. I don't have to be the bad guy. The whole point of Bugs Bunny is to have him hurt and torture subjects to make the viewer laugh. In and of itself, that's fine, but he's done this through jokes based on discrimination, racism, sexism, and transphobia. The Hulk serves the reader a different purpose. He may smash stuff in the comics, but in this world, he serves as a paragon to the beaten and abused, as a source of inspiration to whom you would not like when they are angry. He is no destructor."
Ladies and gentlemen, our honorable opponents have done a great job of trying to twist this debate, but remember, this is about who is the master of destruction. Bugs Bunny's famous quote is, "What's up, Doc?" The Hulk's quote is, "Hulk smash!"
All right, so we've had some laughs at other people's misfortunes. But now it is time to render your decision. Let's hear it by applause and cheering. Do we hear the Master of Destruction as the Geeks and Bugs Bunny?
That guy just kept blowing shit up. It's pretty sad.
Bugs! 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 Bugs!
He's terrible, no!
Bugs! 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 Bugs!
I'm sorry, do you guys like Bugs Bunny or the movie A Bug's Life?
Both!
Both! All
Both!
right. Or do we hear it for the nerds and the Hulk? It's a close one, guys. As Lord High MooMan, I hereby decree the Master of Destruction to be Bugs Bunny. Thank you for coming to West Coast Geeks vs. Nerds. Please stay tuned for the next show. Hey everybody, Lord High MooMan here. I just want to thank all of you guys for checking out our first video. Yay! We've been recording these in Vancouver for a while now, so I'm glad we're getting these up and out on the internet for the world to see. And if you don't want to miss another video, make sure to hit that big sexy subscribe button. The next video to come out is John Carter vs. Aquaman, who is the most underrated hero. You do not want to miss that one. And hey, did you agree or disagree with the verdict of this debate? Let us know in the comments if you were on Team Hulk or Team Bugs and why. We're interested to know everybody's opinion. Come on guys, let us know. Let us know. And if you want to check out my intro for this debate, you can always click on that as well. I try to make some insightful points about each candidate. It's always a good time. Again, thank you for checking us out, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.